Hello, and we are live for Mary the Medium and Pet Psychic. And today, actually, we'll introduce our guest today, Melina, and her wonderful. She's got Frenchies too, and Emma. And
Yeah.
before we get into too much, we want to, of course, the star of the show wouldn't be a show without Mary the Medium. Hi, Mary.
Hey guys,
How are you today?
Good. I really think that the Frenchies are the stars of the show today, guys. They always are. Yeah. So Melina, thanks for joining us. I've known Melina for years, but the one thing I don't know is her dog named Sheera. So we'll get into what I see for Sheera. And then Jason, what else do we have?
Well, I was we have some pet recipes. I'm a little frazzled. We had an emergency pet visit this morning, so it is not as together as I would like to be, but we're gonna make it work, and we have, we'll make it up with talking instead of pictures. But Emma's a little out of it, so that's what. So I'm gonna let her down. She's not supposed to jump or anything.
Yeah.
So
Neither is Sheera. I have to lift her. She has a doggy stroller.
Well, and that's
she has
part
her
of the breed.
wheelchair.
Yeah. But they're worth every. I mean, they're such a unique breed, and if you watch, I can was the Instagram those reels of just Frenchie videos.
Right.
They do things that other dog. I've always had dogs, but it's just a very unique.
Right.
It's like I call her a cat dog.
Yeah,
like a cat dog.
I was just, I was just saying that. Not too. Oh, well, I told Mary that like years ago. I said, Mary, you really need to get a French bulldog. I said, they are the closest that you can get to having a toddler.
My ex-mother-in-law had one named Taurus, a little white French bulldog. It was a Frenchie. And yeah, I love Taurus. He was so sweet. He snored really bad. Really bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. And smart. They are smart.
They are. Yes,
very smart.
Very smart. I wish I would have known about those talking buttons.
Yeah.
Hey,
I wish
Mom,
they would have come
my mom just got on. I got her the button, for potty when she was a puppy, and she'd hit it, but one day she's just like, nope, I'm done with that. I'm like, no, I'm not going to use it anymore. And I put her, and she's like, no, I'm just going to look at you, and you're just going to know. But
yeah, right.
Those are pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
So
sorry, I'm trying to reach my cord. I noticed that my phone is like getting low on battery.
Oh, I know that feeling. So tonight it's Frenchie edition. And I don't speak French. I wish
Je parle français un peu, like I know I've been there a few times.
Yeah. So
I speak French, but
Oh my God!
My French isn't very appropriate. So.
Well, yeah. If we weren't on YouTube, ours wouldn't be either.
Right.
It's a sign of intelligence, by the way. That's what they say.
Really?
Although I have to say, it is one of my favorite cities. I love Paris? France. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Paris. Yep. You bet.
I have always wanted to go there,
You should.
And I have.
Incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
I went for a French trip in high school, and then I went backpacking when I was like 25. I went to
Oh,
France and England and Scotland and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, camped
That's
out in
that's
Calais.
so cool.
But
See, I would like to spend the rest of my life traveling the world, going all the spiritual places and learning as much as I can.
Yeah.
That's what I would love, you know.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
well,
You
they
know,
never
But
thought I was an American. I got either labeled. They thought I was either Canadian or French. I don't know why when I traveled.
really,
So
oh
I guess it's a
no,
good thing, especially now. You
yeah,
know, but
gosh,
it is
sure.
kind of crazy when you're standing under the Eiffel Tower, just like you're. Anytime
hmm
you go somewhere where it's just you've only seen it in
right.
pictures,
I
but
know, yeah. I have a
so
feeling that here in the next couple of years, we are gonna figure out, that the pyramids and everything,
Uh-huh.
you know,
Connected.
are connected, and I think we're gonna have free power again. You know,
well, it's there, and I've always said that I think what it is we've always had it, but the powers
yes,
that be are controlling
that
it
was
and
it.
metering it. I
Yeah,
think it's
because
just the idea is coming more to the forefront of it,
right,
but
exactly, because I remember when Tesla
mhm,
discovered it, and
and
they,
not and yeah, but
they
how they use
quieted him.
Tesla, how they use Musk use that as his brand Tesla.
Right.
Yes,
So
yeah,
they take something and then they change the meaning kind of it a little bit, or so everyone
right,
thinks of the car and not
yeah,
Nikola.
exactly, yeah. Yeah, but no, I remember when Nikola Tesla, harnessed that, and yeah, it was all the, elites and everyone else that,
Well,
did.
if you notice plasma too,
Oh my
lately with
God.
all the plasma events,
Hmm.
have you seen I think it has a connection with the planes,
Oh
the
yeah.
flickering
Yeah.
lights, the weather,
Right.
it's
Uh-huh.
the
Re-
fires, their plasma,
Hmm.
it's all
Remember,
connected.
yeah.
Yeah.
Remember I said the planes were going to start
Mhm.
falling out of the sky, and they have been.
Yeah, Mary
Yeah,
predicted
That's
that. For
scary.
we, we can't find the
yeah,
clip, but we all remember her distinctly saying that. And then
Yeah.
they literally are falling out of the sky, not just crashing.
right,
I know
right,
one
yeah.
the other day. Yeah. But so anyway, guys, so Frenchies.
Frenchies.
Welcome to Frenchie land.
So how now this is my dog Casp, and I got little Emma, and she's gonna be 4. But how many Frenchies is it something that a breed that you've had many Frenchies over the years, or is it
Yeah, Sheera is the last one. Um let's see. It's been about 10-12 years ago. Um I was the boyfriend that I had at the time, him and his brother were into, raising French bulldogs, and they taught me all about it, and I just fell in love with the breed,
Yeah.
you know,
oh yeah.
because they don't shed. I mean, they're so lovable. It's just, I think they're little angels in disguise.
They are.
They
They are.
are.
Mine came to me. Yeah, no, mine definitely. Emma came to me. Now I have this picture. Is this an
Okay, so that's Sheera, right?
okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So now there was I love the flowers on her. Oh, that is
Oh,
so.
yeah, her little antlers. Yeah,
Oh,
those were. I I found those, I think, at one of the stores around Halloween time. And it had little antlers and those little flowers.
That's so cute.
It looks like flowers to me. Are they?
Yeah, it is flowers. And then it has antlers too.
Oh, I see them. Yeah, coming out. Oh, she's
It's so cute.
adorable. Okay, so this picture, let me tell you what I see. This picture on the left, Sheera has total love for you, total love and respect.
Yeah.
The picture on the right tells me, I love you, but where did she go? Where did she go? And she's talking like, Mommy, I don't understand what happened to my mommy. What happened to her?
Oh,
She
yeah.
was my
Xena.
buddy. She's my buddy. Now, see, guys, I don't know anything about Melina's dogs. What I know about Sheera only to the point of pictures, but I don't know about her health or anything else. And I gave Melina a reading yesterday on the way home, telling her what I saw about Sheera. And I probably won't remember hardly any of it because when I'm on the other side, I don't remember. I come back down and I don't remember what I've said. So I don't remember what I told you. So I may come up with the same things, or I may come up with something different.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, with this, and you can you can tell the audience what I told you yesterday after this. But I got, where did she go, Mommy? Where did she go? You know, I see her, but she's not like how she used to be.
Oh, yeah.
I got other siblings too, not just Sheera and her mom, but another sibling or two.
Now
Were they French bulldogs, or was one of them a big black German Shepherd?
She is saying yes to the German Shepherd, but she is saying yes to the French bulldogs too. So
okay, well, Xena, and Ellie that are in this picture with Sheera are both gone.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ellie was her sister.
Okay.
And she ended up, I think, having one or two litters.
Okay.
But then I can't remember what happened.
Okay. Gotcha.
If she got sick or exactly what happened. But yeah, she's no longer with us either. And then Xena, she ended up in Washington with a friend of ours, and she just decided to keep Xena because Matt was not doing the best job. So
okay.
yeah, so she took over, and she said that like that first year she spent $12,000 on vet bills.
Oh yeah, welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Medical cats. And then something about toys on a bed. She is something's round that she liked. Round, and it was a toy. It was round, like almost looks like a ball or something.
Is this Sheera or Xena?
It's Xena. It's not Sheera.
No, I'm sorry. Who's?
It's round.
Yeah, and she wanted to know where that went.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless it was her Kong, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. But she's missing. She really liked this is Sheera now. She really likes this toy. Xena liked it too. Okay.
Yeah, I can't think.
That's okay.
Gosh,
That's all right.
they've had so many toys.
Yeah, this one was colored, and it could be as simple as a tennis ball that she used to chew on.
Oh yeah.
But it was round, and they would just lay there and chew on it. And and it would be on the bed.
Oh. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
What is it?
It was a rope that had one of those round balls in the middle of it.
Okay.
You know?
They like the balls.
Yeah, and it's really colorful. So
yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Do we have any more pictures of Sheera?
Oh
wait, Jason, put that picture back up.
Okay.
Which one, Sheera? Which one is Xena and which one is Sheera?
Okay. Sheera is on the bottom. And Xena is on the top.
On the top. She sees Xena all the time around the house.
Yeah.
But only at night, Xena will come up and lay down beside Sheera. But Sheera doesn't understand. Like, she looks over at her mom. She doesn't understand why she's not in pet form. You know, like flesh and blood.
Yeah.
She knows it's her mom.
How do I explain that to her? Where she'll know exactly what's going on.
Well, she knows that her mom's not there. She just doesn't understand where the flesh and blood part went. You know, the mom's there in spirit, and that comforts Sheera, but she doesn't understand.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure that you have seen orbs in your house.
Yes, and
yeah.
I
had that one I can show her this one, just a quick one. Like that one there. It's just a second long. See that?
Look at
this.
That's my cat.
Yeah.
I can't control it right now, but I just want to so but
yeah, that's crazy.
I think that your animals can see that, you know.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. And I have seen like I don't want to say okay, out of my peripheral vision, it kind of looks like maybe, you know, whitish kind of you know, like a
it's
fox
usually your peripheral, and if you you can work on that, like just work on focusing, you know, like looking at strengthening that muscle. That's where a lot of that stuff you'll see it.
Right. Yep. And I've been, you know, doing a lot more meditating.
Good.
And trying to open my third eye.
Okay.
And because I think my soul calling is to be a healer for all creatures.
Yeah, I see that, Melina. Seriously, I can see that.
You know,
it's not just Xena that's there. There's a bigger dog, and I think it was the one that you mentioned. And there are cats there that she sees that have crossed over. There's several dogs there that have crossed over.
There was Rusty. He was Chase's dog growing up, and he was the black looking police dog, you know.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then let's see, Matt had Crash for like 10 years, and he's buried here.
Okay. Yeah.
And he was
There's
like a golden color.
There's
No.
about five to six dogs there, honey.
Really?
Yeah, plus
Who's this
cats.
guy? Yeah.
Plus cats.
Wow. Yeah, because I was trying to think of all my animals that had passed over.
Yeah.
And let's see, I have a little Pekingese Chihuahua that lived to be 20 years old.
Wow.
I got her
Wow,
when I
that's-
was 6. So I would sleep by myself, And she lived to be 20. And she was a little brown Pekingese
Oh wow.
Chihuahua mix. And then I had like a cream colored dachshund
Okay.
named Mickey.
Okay.
And then I had a pit bull mix. Her name was Molly.
Okay.
And she was also like a goldish color.
Okay. And then there's Xena.
And Xena, yeah.
So that makes 5. So
And
tell me about the cats. There is one that I believe may be dead. I'm not sure. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. And Sheera watches it. Sheera watches it.
Did you send me the picture of the cat on the car? Was that no? Okay.
That I think that goes with Alaria Lee. Alaria is watching right now.
She's watching. I can. Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
think that's her daughter's cat. I'm not sure. So Alaria, we got a picture of a cat sitting on a car. Did that come from you?
No.
Okay, it didn't come from you.
Okay.
It came from Alaria Lee, I think.
I
Anyway,
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Okay. We'll
I'll
find
get-
out.
I'll
Yeah.
get- I'll get to that cat in a minute. But,
Yeah. No worries.
Melina, you've got. Do you know what cat I'm talking about that comes and goes? A black cat.
I have one that's alive. That's
Okay.
Monty. And then Chase's childhood cat Flash was also black.
Okay, so I think this one is dead. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Flash died. It's been a good 10 years ago. So
he's still there. He's still there. Still
really.
there. Oh yeah. So my thing that I say to everybody is don't put away their toys, their bedding, leave it out. They are
Right.
still.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, and then a rusty colored cat, reddish brown, rust colored cat. Whose cat was that?
I'm trying to think.
I wonder if that was a neighbor's or something, but it's like auburn in color, almost like the cat on that hood of that car. Just
Auburn. Well,
could have been a cat.
Laura said that was her neighborhood kitties.
Okay.
When I first was married to Chase's dad, we had a Russian blue that didn't have a tail.
Ooh.
It was part, Manx or whatever.
Manx.
Yeah. And then we got Dudley, and he was more of a long-haired cat, and he was that chocolatish reddish brown.
Okay, that's him because he does have long hair. So yeah, that's him. He's there too. My God!
Wow,
your house is like my house.
Mary's Cat Ranch.
See, and see, Melina can verify. I knew nothing of these animals. Nothing.
Right.
This is Xena. This is Xena telling me. Okay.
Wow.
Sheera sees all of this. She wants to jump in and play, but she can't because she hurts.
Right.
So can you tell them what's going on? Why does your baby hurt? I got
Okay.
I hurt.
Well, okay. Remember when she was about 2? She flew off the bed like little French bulldogs do, like a little jet, and when she landed, it broke her pelvis.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Oh man. Poor
So
baby.
she has like that IVDD,
Okay. Okay.
and I massage her
Yeah.
like every morning,
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah, you have to.
I'll draw up, warm baths for her to soak in.
Okay. Okay.
Um, and like I said, if I kept her on all that medication
She'd be dead.
that the vet had put her on,
She'd be
she
dead.
would be, yeah, she would be on tramadol, Xanax, and a muscle relaxer,
Forget that.
Yeah.
So tell the audience what you do medicine wise for Sheera. What you've done in the past.
I do CBDs.
Okay, good.
And
Okay.
I have, really done my research on the tinctures.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it's for a human or an animal, okay?
Right. Okay.
So the one
both
that I
have
get,
cannabinoid receptors.
yeah. The one that I get Sheera is called MedTerra.
MedTerra. Okay.
Yeah, CBD products.
Okay.
And they make like a chew that has glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM in it, with the CBD.
Cool.
And I get the tincture and I'll put a dropper of food, or a dropper over her food.
Okay, so where can they buy this stuff?
I think that they have a website. I'm pretty sure they have a website.
Okay. All right.
Okay. MedTerra CBDs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure they have a website because I get them at our local pharmacy.
Okay. Gotcha.
And they're just a line that they decided, that they thought was pretty good. So
yeah, I think I might have some in my refrigerator for my cat.
Yeah, see,
I'm not sure.
They make the CB drops. You can use them on the dog or cats.
Okay.
So
now you make your own food too, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the audience what is in your food that you feed Sheera? And guys, pay attention to this. This is super important. Forget buying the fancy food in the stores where you pay $3 and something.
Right.
Yeah.
If you have an Instapot, that is like works the best. But if not, you can, use a big pot. But I usually do about 3 pounds of ground turkey. I do a large family size bag of the mixed frozen vegetables. I will add brown rice.
No onions, right? No onions.
No onions. No onions. No.
No onions, no garlic.
No.
Right. Right. And okay, so it's your turkey, and like when you first put it in the Instant Pot, you know, it has a saute setting. You know, I just saute it for a few minutes first, and then I just dump all the ingredients in there. The frozen vegetables. Sometimes I'll get a fresh sweet potato and cube it up and throw that in there.
You know, you were talking about pumpkin earlier.
Oh yes. Pumpkin you can also stir into the food.
Right.
Or give it to them separately if they're nauseous.
Right. But it's
That's
also a great source of fiber too.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
But yeah, that's one thing that if you know people should have in their first aid cabinet if they're a dog owner, because that you know, pureed pumpkin.
Yeah, or a cat owner. Because if you have a cat that's having problems pooping,
right,
give them.
Yeah, I heard pumpkin helps with hairballs.
Oh wow. I don't know about that, but yeah, maybe.
Dogs too, just to make sure it's not the pie filling. It's
Right.
pumpkin.
Make sure.
Make sure it's just pumpkin. And
it's
give
just,
me. I'm gonna be right back. I apologize. I have to. This one, and just give me one second.
Problem.
That's
sweetie.
That's fine. So the gray cat, the Russian blue that you used to have, he's also there.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, Melina. And you got, let me see what else.
And then my cat that I had growing up was a tabby cat. That had, you know, dark black stripes.
Oh wow.
And gray, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
And
that's funny that you remember the cat growing. I remember the St. Bernards and the guinea pigs and the labs and the chihuahuas. Oh my God, lovely, the Maltese that was given to us. But I don't remember the cats. Isn't that crazy?
Oh gosh.
I remember, well, mainly because
Mary
was dog.
You know, it's pretty hard to remember when you have around what, 50, 40, something like that.
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, that was when I was growing up. See, my dad, his patience, okay, because, you know, most of the people he treated as a doctor, they couldn't afford to pay him. So they would pay him with vegetables from the garden, or if their dog had a litter, guess what? We got a puppy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I grew up with. So, lots of
and you know, I have been getting messages that is what our society is going to be going back to.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Like a bartering kind of.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a reversal of fortune, you know, where before all the elites had the money and stuff, and now it's like
good. That means the three of us and everybody watching will prosper.
Well, and trades, people like, you know, I have a nephew that's a mechanic. I mean, but I'm a hairstylist, so I cut hair, but you know, electricians, like plumbers. You know,
I was a massage therapist.
Yeah.
So
massage
therapy.
Yeah.
I bartered for all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
I did that with hair because doing the hair, you know, really jacks your back up. And when I lived in Chicago, I was getting a massage every week, a different, I got Swedish massage one week. I had it
I'm
all
a
lined up so
chef.
I'd trade services.
Yeah.
I'm a chef, and my shoulders are like bricks.
Mm.
I
You
need
gotta
Oh.
stretch this
jobs.
way. Yeah, you're
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, my shoulders would feel like they just had like rocks in them. You know,
Yeah.
the knots would just be so hard.
So
But I totally forgot about the magic of castor oil. You
oh,
know,
okay. Tell me about castor oil.
you can okay. Castor oil works really good for your skin, okay?
Okay.
And any kind of like skin rash,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
it also mixed with baking soda, it will break up bone spurs.
Really?
Yes,
On
it
a
will.
dog?
We're talking on people.
Uh-huh.
It works for pain on dogs.
Really?
Yep.
Who knew? I didn't
And
even know this.
yeah,
I've been looking into it for warm. You put it on warm on your scalp, and it can help block that hormone makes your hair fall out. So it can
Yeah.
help that.
Castor oil
Mhm.
and baking
Castor oil. You gotta make sure
or just
it's
castor oil?
cold pressed, and then
yeah,
you
right,
hexen free. So it's not
yeah,
industrial, like it's but
Okay.
I got it. I mean, it's pretty, and make sure it's in a glass
Okay.
amber bottle so it
Amber
doesn't get
bottle.
sun.
Okay.
I hear you with the skin. I have extremely reactive skin,
Oh, me
yeah,
too.
and I put it
yeah,
on and boom.
Because
I swear
Mhm.
by
I
it.
have mast
yeah,
cell,
because
mast cell
it,
activation syndrome, so I react
yeah,
to anything. Oh, it's bad. Yeah. Hives
yeah.
this big on my body. This big. Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh,
Oh yeah.
that's
It's not, it
horrible.
ain't spirit doing it either.
Well, another just a little off top of more back on the Frenchie aspect.
Yeah.
Another thing that Frenchies are is not only French, but they're very picky eaters, or they can be very
Oh,
finicky. Right
oh
now, I'm
yeah,
watching my dog's literally because she's all jacked up on painkillers right now. But she's kind of looking at her food, deciding what to do about it. But like
I know.
it's just so
Yes.
funny. Like
Oh, that's
she,
so cute.
like when she was, I mean, of course, like when she was a puppy, I was making sure everything was safe for him. But she loved raspberries, but way too messy.
Oh yeah,
But bananas
yeah.
and just
Bananas, strawberries,
oh, she loves
watermelon.
strawberries. Yeah,
They
yeah,
can have that. They can have
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
There's some like
Oh
no
yeah.
grapes are not good for dogs.
Yeah,
Grapes
no,
aren't.
Yeah.
no
And
grapes.
No
there's certain ones, but
grapes,
you know,
raisins, onion,
Garlic, no.
right,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
I would take like the banana when it get mushy. I'd just stick it in her Kong and freeze it,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
then
idea.
and then or I'd mix it with just natural peanut butter. Like the
Hmm.
peanut butter that without the sugar,
Uh-huh.
and then mix that up and put it. But she doesn't really. She's not. She didn't go through a really long chew phase. But
Yeah.
they're very smart and they're very like you can. It's just different than other dogs. I don't know how to like. You can talk to them
They
like normal,
are.
but they got to be in the
Yeah.
mood for something. If they're not in the mood, it's like it's not that they don't know what you're telling
Right.
them. They're just like a cat. Like, yeah, I know
Right.
what you're saying, but I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that right now. Yeah.
I know. Sheera always would get excited when I would dress her up.
Yeah. Is that no? Okay.
She'd see all her clothes
Oh no.
and she when she was our
That
little
cracks me up.
minion.
That's so cute.
I love
Our
that.
minion.
Oh, love that. Oh.
My little rock star.
How
Aw.
old? How old
That
is
just
Sheera
cracks
right
me up,
now?
though. That one.
Yeah.
How
What were
old
you
is
saying, Mary?
Sheera? How old is Sheera?
You know, she is either 10 or 11.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But am I controlling her pain pretty good?
Yeah, you are.
I am.
Yeah, well, she does feel discomfort right above her hips. She does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she'll wince a little bit. You'll know it. But I mean, she couldn't ask for a better mom. She really couldn't. Um, you're gonna have her for a little while longer, which is
Good.
good news. Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Good. Good.
She's
Cause
not she's not ready to go yet.
yeah. It's like I was telling Chase and my mom, I said, um, yeah, she's having issues, with her back legs, and
Hmm.
I have to put pull-ups on her, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
But for the most part, I mean, she is full of life, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. It's just that lower quadrant, you know,
Mm-hmm.
in a
Yeah.
wheelchair, a baby stroller, whatever it takes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That doggy stroller,
Mhm.
I got her, but I think it's too small for
Okay.
her, so I think I'm gonna order a different one.
How much does she
But
weigh?
I want to say about 40, 45 pounds maybe.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
How much does Emma weigh?
She's 22 and a half pounds.
22 and a half.
Solid muscle, but she's not like I've noticed her brothers and sister, like, I've seen some more up to date, and they're not big. They don't look like a lot of Frenchies
Yeah.
look like potatoes, or like they're bigger.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a smaller,
Yeah.
but she was
Yeah.
born, she had a natural birth. She wasn't cesarean,
Oh
which
wow.
a
Wow.
lot of Frenchies have. That's the only way that they
Yeah,
can.
that's rare.
Yeah.
Very
So I
rare.
don't know if that has something to do with it, but yes, we're talking about you. Yes.
So
So
Melina, where is Sheera right now? Right beside you on your left?
She is laying at the foot of the bed,
Okay.
and she likes to watch TV.
Oh,
oh,
cool.
Emma does too. I mean, she can follow the storyline too.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
and
Isn't it
it's so
yeah.
funny because if I have to go somewhere and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be gone, for a couple hours or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I found some animal Reiki on YouTube.
Animal
And
Reiki. That's so cool.
yeah. So they
Okay.
say just play it, just play the music,
Right.
in the
Right.
same room with your animals.
So cool. Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. Well,
hopefully
and
that helps. And
well, Melina, thank you so much for letting me read Sheera. You know,
I'm I couldn't thank you. I mean, just I've wanted that for so long, because I feel like like I was failing her or something,
no,
because
no.
I
Far
always
from it.
felt that there has to be something more I can do, you
Uh,
know.
no, I can't think of anything else that you could do for her, and and all
Yeah,
they want is our love and our attention.
yeah,
And so no, I
And
can't.
she's
offer
got
any-
that.
Yeah.
She even has a car seat. Can you believe
Oh,
that?
that's so cool. I'm gonna
Oh,
need
yeah.
a tandem truck with my babies, not a
Yeah.
car, a tandem
Right.
truck.
That's so funny.
So Melina gave the recipe like what she does for her food.
Oh,
Sheera.
yes. And I didn't finish it either. Okay, so it's the 3 pounds of ground turkey.
Okay.
Now, I also heard that with French bulldogs that have a lot of allergies to like
they do.
certain
Mhm.
things, that pork is a good alternative for
Really?
them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so I would mix, all that together
Mhm.
and put it in the Instapot for like 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. And then when it's done,
Mhm.
I usually end up stirring about maybe a half cup of coconut oil
Okay.
into it, and I spice it with turmeric
Okay.
for inflammation and pain,
Okay, good.
and you can use parsley,
Okay.
and what else?
That's good for the digestion part, right?
Yeah.
That's
mhm,
yeah.
Well, you
yeah.
should be a naturopath for dogs, Melina. I'm not kidding you. I mean, seriously, guys. If you have any questions for us, send
I
your questions.
I have been, it's like I know that I'm gonna find my soul calling here
You
any
just did.
moment,
You did.
and
You
it's
just did.
yeah. I guess I just need to like start looking around at
Well,
who.
you're a natural healer of animals. And so I really believe that your calling as a healer,
Mhm.
you should really look into, I mean, because you know everything there is to know about, natural foods for
Right.
for dogs and for cats. You know this like the back of
Yeah.
your hand, like a naturopath. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, like, if I would have to go take extra classes so you get
Maybe.
that, you know,
Yeah, maybe. I mean, but
certificate.
they've got them online.
So,
They've got them, naturopath
mhm,
courses for humans. The same thing for dogs, cats.
right, yeah, because I was really torn between working with animals and um going into shamanism. So
Same
I
thing.
couldn't.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
It,
you're right, huh?
it is. Yeah.
It is the
A
same thing.
shaman for animals. Yeah. A shaman for humans. I prefer the animals,
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too, because they can't talk back, can they?
Right? Yeah, right.
No, and it's
Yeah.
no drama, and they're just unconditionally
Right.
loving.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
just mm.
So what else do we have, Jason? Oh, we got the cat food recipes.
Yeah.
I
Now, Mary, I don't know if you want to do this. Like, I didn't get I sent what you sent me. I didn't get a chance to like make them all fancy, but I just kind of put them up how these. Do
right.
you want
Oh,
me? I can transcribe those. Do you want to have a section on your website that people
I
can
can
click on for
send you mine
recipes?
too.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, because I had mine on my phone, so I can
Okay.
send it to you.
Yeah, so if you guys are watching this, take a screenshot of it. Diabetic, and Melina will send hers, and we'll have that up next week for you. Diabetic recipe for cats.
That and then the kitty stew on the left.
Kitty stew on the left. So just take a screenshot. If you have any questions, you can text me or and I'll get a message to Melina.
I could also send you the recipe for the peanut butter dog cookies that I have.
Oh, that would be good.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
So there's.
I will do that.
Was there? I'm sorry, I keep going on. There's these two more.
Now,
The tuna.
Yeah. See, I don't like the bone in beef meal. I take away all bones out of chicken and out of beef. But this is one, and then you've got the tuna meal, the chicken and rice, which is always like a standard, and then like little what does that say? Turkey burgers? Oh, I don't know why I wrote that down. Ground beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I remember Sheera's chiropractic vet telling me to add mackerel to her diet.
Yeah, mackerel, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dogs
and sardines.
You can make mackerel burgers.
Yeah.
Mackerel burgers for dogs and for cats. Yeah, absolutely.
Really? Huh?
Oh, yeah. Throw an egg in there. Yeah, you can pan fry it. Sure.
Yeah.
And throw in some castor oil in there too, So
well, Mary, real quick, just before Ilaria, her cat, she sent this picture. I just want to see if do you see anything with this cat here, because she's watching. I just wanted to.
She said there was a gray cat underneath the car she was worried about.
Okay, you see him?
I can't.
Oh, I see it.
He's in. Yeah, he's there. He's right under the light. If you look down from the license plate.
Yeah, right underneath the license plate.
Okay, so I'm gonna blow this picture up so I can see it.
You want me to send it? Oh, can you? Okay.
Yeah, this cat is sick, Ilaria. And I feel like maybe feline AIDS or
leukemia.
Very, very sick. And I think this is your neighbor. You don't want to piss off your neighbor, but if there's any way you can coax that cat and get it to the vet, or and from what I understand, this woman that lives next to her is a cat hoarder. But so this is an old cat too. Okay, it's an old cat. It's sick and it needs help.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so sorry, but
I mean, you run into people like that. If you can't take care of animals, give them to somebody that can. And Ilaria, I hate to say call animal control, because that's going to really piss off your neighbor, especially if she's a hoarder.
And there is this right here too. I wanted to just.
Oh yeah.
This is really good. Yeah, check this out. This is on Facebook, but I mean, yep.
Wounded Paw Project. Started by a veteran who loved animals, and so they take all of the animals the dogs that are on a euthanasia list, or they were fighting, and basically they rehab them and make them companion dogs.
That's nice.
Wounded Paw
I'm gonna have to turn my light on. It's getting dark.
Yeah. And
there we go.
And do we have any words from our sponsor?
Oh,
the cleansing spray, right?
Oh, Well, you know what? I have it. I want to just, I can throw, but sorry, Mary. It was,
So
I'm
let me
just like,
tell
you know.
Let me tell you guys. Okay, this is my brand, Frankie and Lords. So I gave
Well,
Jason a
I can
bottle of it about a
here.
week ago. Okay. Okay, watch what happens. I gave him a bottle, not so much, Jason. My
Oh,
God.
well, no, the sprayer got, okay, yeah.
so, so I gave him this bottle about a week ago, and he sprayed it on him, and then all of a sudden, about a minute to 2 minutes later, he started looking lighter and lighter. And it's because this is my cleansing spray. We carry around a train of chaos, a train of trauma with us.
Right.
It's in your energy field. It's everybody
Right.
that's hurt you, your loved ones that have hurt you,
Yeah.
that are and
I've been learning about that.
and yeah, and literally, I mean, every person I read, and Jason, you've like lightened up on screen.
Yeah, I haven't changed any lighting. Yeah.
He looks
No,
lighter.
it you know, it's a kind of gets rid of that brain fog a little bit. It's a little clearing.
Yeah.
Feel lighter. But anyway, so having the dead in your energy field, guys, literally can affect your health, can affect your
Yes.
being. So that's why I invented this clearing spray. I'm an asthmatic, so it doesn't bother me in the least bit. No problem.
Is that the clearing spray that's got the sage and stuff in it?
It's got everything in it. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So you've been using it at the Spirit Fest USA.
Yeah, I need to send you a bottle, Melina.
Yeah, you do.
Well, you were saying
I
how
do.
that person was doing energy work, but not, it was spiritual malpractice,
Right.
like
Yeah.
not grounding the energy properly.
It wasn't
Yeah.
grounding the energy. So energy was floating everywhere, and have all these people standing around, and all these people are around with gifts. So this energy had to go somewhere, guys. So, people were coming up to my booth, and I'm like, I'm spraying them. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that spray works pretty good, because the one that I did try one time was like a sage spray,
Yeah, but
and
this has got more. It's my proprietary blend, but it's got a hell of a lot.
good,
More
good.
stuff in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I know. I always told you, I said, you need to make a Mary the Medium cleansing kit.
I actually have.
And it
I
works.
have it.
Yeah.
Good.
I do. Yeah. And let me tell you guys, in my career as a psychic medium, I have come up against some bad stuff. And the fact that, I'm still in this industry doing what I do is proof that I know what should go into a cleansing spray.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
But you also
Yeah.
see what is around too.
Oh yeah, I do.
And it's just, I've always said that, it's like, I need something to clear that out too.
Yeah. I remember I did a reading, and the lady that walked up, I sprayed her, and the woman just totally lightened up. You could see all of that, the bad energy in her energy field was gone. And
Wow.
and some of them included mobsters.
Wow.
Some people take offense when you light a stick of sage and they get all pissy with you.
Right. But this you can use in your home as well.
Yeah.
A home mist, a body mist. Aloria, okay, just send me your address, Aloria.
I love that it was the sage soap that you made that one year, remember?
Yeah. I was still making them this year. I've decided to stop making the soaps and put all of my energy into making all of these different products.
Yeah.
Because I mean, literally, you can go buy stuff at a booth at any kind of psychic fair, but how do you know that this person has the ability to make something to ward off? You know,
exactly.
You don't.
Exactly.
Right.
I know.
Well, thank you so much, Melina.
Just FYI, Mary's. You can go to marythemedium.com, and she has her spray and everything right on her official website.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And any questions for this show or her other show, where Mary, what do you see? Her therealmarythemedium.com or at gmail.com.
Yeah, the real
Mary the Medium
at gmail.
at gmail.com.
We'll be back Sunday with our Sunday podcast at 9:30. Mary, what do you see? And you can also book readings on my website, marythemedium.com. And I offer all kinds of packages on that as well.
Yeah,
and prices are reasonable, guys. Unlike people, the prices are incredibly reasonable. I'm not a believer in overcharging. I'm not.
No.
Right.
And it was a pleasure, Melina, coming on with the, that was nice.
Yeah, you too.
It was a little out of sorts tonight, but
yeah, I'll have to
hit you up as far as some natural stuff, for her, because I don't want to keep her on this for too long.
Sure. And if anybody in the audience wants advice from Melina, Melina, how can people find you? How can they reach you?
They can email me at melinagoodman49@gmail.com.
Okay, super. Yeah, if you want to know what to help your dogs or cats with, just ask Melina, guys.
I'm also on Facebook, Instagram.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. It's finally good to see your face.
Yeah.
All these years, and I've never seen you in person. Isn't that crazy?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
My sister Mary, my little soul sister.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well.
Okay.
Well, thanks everyone that showed up. We really appreciate it, and more next week. And have a great night. And thank you. Thanks for being our guest tonight. And thank you, Mary, as always. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Okay.